realised I was very wrong about Amaterasu. For a while, I've kind of thought like she's kind of like a late game, kind of goddess. In as much as like she has to build up her hand, and then as her hand gets bigger and bigger, she gets stronger and stronger. But for some reason, like I haven't actually been paying attention. I was messing around with a Loki deck. I think Loki's like just super like strong, like really really good, but also kind of cheesy. You can see that I was actually handing Amaterasu a backside, like 4 wins to 1 defeat. Like Loki, I was just destroying her. But I actually suddenly realised that um, Amaterasu starts like turn 1 with 7 devotion, more than anyone else. I was actually shocked, mostly because at some point I should have noticed that, right? Like, it's not like I've never played against Amaterasu before. But she has like 1 base generation, of course, and then 1 per card in hand. And on your first turn, you have 5 cards in hand, but of course you then draw a card, and then her ability kicks in. I don't know why I thought it was the other way around, and it counted the cards, and then she drew a card, which of course would have made it slightly worse. But I was kind of oh my goodness, like turn 1, like 7 is higher than. Wait, I did that the wrong way around. 7 is higher than any other, goddess. Like, not even. Well, I say not even close. Of course, like 6 is close, but you know what I mean. Like, there's only one like real argument, and that's Izanagi. Like, technically, Izanagi, if they burn 1 card, they can have like 7. But Izanagi's like a very odd duck. Like, it's not exactly the same thing. Like, Izanagi plays completely different to any other goddess. Saying like she has 7, you know, generation on turn 1. That's not really accurate, and she does have to burn cards for that, so she's given up card advantage. Or stuff like Tsukiyomi, who technically, if you played a miracle turn 1, so to some degree you could argue like she effectively has more devotion generation. But yeah, just because Amaterasu has 7, I suddenly kind of like saw it. Like, I was absolutely dominating with Loki. But that's just because Loki is like stupidly disgusting and filthy and tricky and does all these stupid moves. There wasn't actually a point where I was actually beating Amaterasu like straight up. Like, there were times where she was just generating so much devotion. It was crazy. Like, there were turns where she was generating like 30, 40. So I decided to make my own Amaterasu deck. I don't want to go into like too much detail, of course, because there'll be a deck list at the end. And I quite liked what we did with Zeus and Hades, where we came up with like a theoretical deck, and then we said, okay, now like we're gonna go in campaign, make changes. It's a journey, right? We're gonna like learn about Amaterasu, what works, what doesn't, why it works, what is she good against, what is she bad against, how does she do in each of the mythologies, what are her worst matchups, what are her best matchups. I really enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the journey. I found that it's something that I'm starting to like really like. I'll get back from work and I just need to check that I have chosen it. I'm pretty sure I did, but it was very stupid to like pick something else. Yeah, I don't want to go like too much into the details of like the actual deck and that. I really hope it works. I'm not exactly sure if it will. This is the start, I suppose. I assume it's going to tell me I've got 2,000 drachmas because it always shows me the end. No, it worked this time. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes, like, if you complete campaign and then you quit the game, when you come back again, it will start you from the end of the last campaign and just tell you got 2,000 drachmas for, passing insane mode. Yeah, I don't know how good the deck is going to be. I just know that if you start turn 1 with 7 devotion generation, there's got to be something here, Like, if you're that good turn 1, there's got to be a deck here. There's got to be some sort of build that works. And I'm not sure if this is it or not. I'm just confident that like the goddess herself has potential. And by the time we actually make it to the end of the game, we're gonna have like something special. Like, I'm aiming for the same feeling that I had with like Hades, where by the time we made it to the end of Hades, the deck we had just really felt like it wasn't what it was like unique and interesting. I looked at the deck we had at the start of that, and then I looked at what it was at the end, and it was like a completely different deck, and it was just so much fun. It was really, really enjoyable. So I'm gonna try and do the same thing. Yeah. So I generate 1. Oh no, it is 6. Oh, I just can't count. So is it if you go second turn, then you draw a card, but if you go first, you don't draw a card? Is that what it is? I'm gonna have to pay attention. I got that completely wrong. We're wrong already. See, I don't know anything. It counts it after you draw the card. Was I just not paying attention? Oh, okay. It doesn't actually matter. We should have a significant advantage here anyway. Just because Hades has started very slow. Oh, so I was just like completely talking out my backside. In some respects. I've still got Mummy in here because I love this card now. Plain and simple, it's the card for me. That's weird. I guess we're not going to care too much. We're just going to go for the statue. I don't actually want to like destroy Hades cards if I can help it. Units, not cards. You know, if we can get a monument out, that'd be good. Okay, I actually have no miracle cards in my... I'd kind of like to attack with Fujin as well, but because of how Amaterasu works, this is kind of like just giving us devotion generation, so it's like super attractive. I feel like she's just gonna die. Do I care? I probably don't. Yeah, we'd have preferred to like have gotten started like earlier, like a lot quicker. Yeah, this one. We'll see. We're also kind of missing a lot of the cards that... Yeah, see, 25. It's not even comparable, really, is it? And we could just keep going. I guess even if he board clears though, like Amaterasu is kind of like resistant to board clears, right? Is this how you do it? Is this really how you do it? Does she just... I really want to destroy this, but it's not like it's doing anything special. It's just... And the sun does in fact improve us like significantly. Ningyo. Wow, this is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think this is correct. Although we could have also attacked with Susanoo, I think. I'm just not used to these cards. I'm not used to like Japanese mythology cards. This is the first Japanese mythology goddess I've actually picked up. No, because she'd have had to attack twice against Demeter. Okay. We could have attacked like move forward with Fujin as well. Like we've kind of given Hades like an additional space. Yeah, that's kind of in the way. That's so fascinating. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's Susanoo here, right? Oh. Do we lose just because we can't get past the Aphrodites? Is that how we lose this? Oh, great. The very first match, and we've got no other way of winning than... Yeah, okay. That's actually doing him a favour, isn't it? It means he can put a creature in there. Yeah. Okay, we have tons of devotion, but we actually don't have any way of getting through Aphrodite. I have no wave clear. I guess I could just save up to 9,000 devotion. Oh, can we not win then? Is it impossible for us to win? We've got all of this. Oh, Armageddon. Okay. Okay, I understand. Armageddon's how we win. Perfect. I don't think, this is how I kept winning as Loki, is, Amaterasu decks apparently don't have any way of, like, dealing with stuff like this, where there's, like, an Aphrodite on either side, so we can't get to Hades. On the other hand, he's running out of options, isn't he? I'm pretty sure this is what we do, where we just, like, destroy him in terms of devotion generation. And then I suppose we win by casting Armageddon at the end. Because we just simply have more devotion generation than him. We do have crazy amounts, don't we? Oh, this is just, it feels very weird. What was the deck we played last time? Hades. Yeah, it would feel very weird, wouldn't it? We're about to just, like, pull our entire deck now. Like, this is actually out of hand, isn't it? We're kind of waiting for Hades to run out of cards. Like this. See, now he's got no cards in hand. So when we Armageddon, he's going to be in a tough spot, for sure. We actually don't need to Armageddon yet, though, ironically. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to destroy, like, all of his monuments. More than anything else. And just play, like, a devotion grinding game. Okay, surely now, right? You'd think so. I'm just waiting for us to reach the bottom of our deck. I think we win by just... But I don't think I can wait much longer. We already have such an advantage, I'm sure of it. Whoops. Oh, of course. This is why we've got Mummy in here in the first place. Why wasn't I doing that? Because of course, by playing something from my graveyard, I don't play something from my hand, effectively. It's still crazy though. I'm not used to like letting my opponent have such high devotion totals. Whoa, not that. It's here somewhere. Oh no, it's not that either. I can't browse through all my cards. Okay. Yeah, I mean Hades is good in the late game, but I don't think there's any way he can produce more devotion than us. Surely, like, you just feel like surely not. Like, it's done, isn't it? It must be done. Maybe I should have revive as well, just in case. Nope. Again, like, if I can just remember to use my mummies. So he produces about 20. And we finally reached the end of our deck. Took us long enough, right? Oh, I don't need a miracle card, I just need... No, 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 go down, go down. We probably should have like an alternate win condition, because we had ridiculous amounts of devotion in this match. Like, this is a bit silly, isn't it? Also, I was worried because he had two Aphrodites around him. And suddenly we couldn't actually do anything. Yeah. We literally could not reach him. I don't think the deck's really like well designed to deal with it, so. Do I really attack with the mummy? Surely not. That was just me being silly, wasn't it? Okay, nice one. Susanoo, your turn. Yeah. Okay, GG. Already, I'm kind of like, we should have a look at the deck and just have an alternate wing, like some way of getting to people. We can't have just people like just parking like Aphrodite's next to themselves and suddenly we can't get to them. That was literally how I was winning as Loki, was just taking advantage of like small mistakes, monument placing, stuff like that, to put myself in positions where Amaterasu just couldn't get to me. And I seem to have built a deck that's exactly like that. I'm kind of glad that we walked into that straight away. This deck is crazy, but we just need like a thing, don't we? It doesn't have to be amazing, it just has to be some sort of win condition. It could even be a chimera, it doesn't matter, does it? I really don't think it does. We just need something. Just some way of getting to people that... yeah, just like a Yuki Honor, just something, yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. Okay, what do we want to take out? One of these for a Yuki. Yeah. We might actually want to take out two of them. No, this is just like an emergency escape clause, isn't it? It's not like we don't intend to really play it or anything. It's just in case like we get hemmed in and we're in trouble. It's probably smart just to have a single copy. But I mean, this is all, you know, theoretical right now. We haven't actually lost a match to it. But if we were playing my Loki deck, we would have. If that was us playing against my Loki deck, we definitely would have. Because that Loki deck would ruin that. Like 2 Aphrodites on either side. Amaterasu would definitely die before that Armageddon kind of emergency escape we had. Oh crap. And I can't, like, Amaterasu can't really afford to mulligan either. Ugh. Even the, like, I think we have to let Zeus go. Damn. I did not build to do that, did I? Okay, we can at least stay on top of it. Ningyo, I think. Yeah. Only 4 cards in hand. Let's just keep trying to take options out then. Oh. Okay. We're just slightly short. That sucks. I don't know. I already feel fast, if you know what I mean. Like, I already feel like we started really slow, but I'm not sure actually. 17. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 18. Like, we've actually generated more than Zeus. We just don't know how to deal with this situation. And Fujin works here, doesn't it? I think. I mean, everything works. We've actually got a plethora of options. Susanoo extraction would work. Well, that's, and it'd give me a 20 as well. Should probably die really quick though. Don't really want to do that. Fujin Mummy. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. I don't really. Yeah, that's just awkward. I'm pretty sure this is like a devotion positive trade for us if we do it like this. I'd rather just pull out the. Yeah, but now we're in trouble. What we need is our Armageddon, but funnily enough, I don't think we're gonna get it. Are we dead here? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Zeus did what he normally does, but we started terrible and we still didn't like get rocked. You know what I mean? Like we were still actually in there, but our chance to find Armageddon just didn't happen. Like where is it? Hmm. Maybe Loki's trick then. Also, soul extraction. We did need. Nah. Just a few too many ever flowing circles. This is crazy. If we could just clear the board, we've got this. But so okay, so maybe board clears as well. Yeah. No. Okay. It's a learning experience. We'll play it again. I'm not exactly sure. Our start was so bad that I'm not sure I can really like definitively be like, oh man, like we need like sea quakes in here or something. Although we probably do. I just don't want to kind of like rush into like a panic change. That first one was a common sense change. I didn't feel like we were in trouble. It just seemed obvious that we should. Oh, but Isakushima generates 3, so actually that'd be better, wouldn't it? Oh, we've got our Armageddon though, so I just need to think things through. Bit of common sense here. Oh, I should have drew first just to see what we got. I haven't used Ninkyo before, but I'm just attracted to like the really cheap stats it has. So I'm hoping it's worth it. But maybe we made a mistake here. I think you have to be more aggressive, and we kind of didn't achieve that. We have to get rid of that, I think. Like, and I think we go Fushimi. Earthquake. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like actually Seaquake would be perfect here, wouldn't it? So maybe we should look into that a bit. We could destroy this Artemis. Is Susanoo really worth it compared to just destroying this instead? Let's just check we've got this correct. 3 times 4, 12, yeah? So this is correct. Yeah. Ninkyo is just so cheap. Like, this is super attractive, right? On the other hand, I did not enjoy that, did I? I don't know. We have good cards. I just don't want to play them. It's kind of weird, actually. I feel like if we can just clear the board, we've won. Which, you know, is very common, isn't it? A very common feeling with against Zeus. So maybe something a little bit cheaper would make a difference. Also, I love that turn because, of course, we managed to put we've got an extra devotion generation because we didn't actually. So we're actually gaining here. This is weird, isn't it? Okay, so too many ever-flowing chalices, that's for sure. Yeah, that didn't feel good. Armageddon is just too expensive, I think. But then again, we've literally just gotten screwed, so. Okay. Can't believe I thought that Amaterasu gave 7. I could swear that when the computer did it, is it just because it was on insane, and I wasn't paying attention? Okay. Yeah, like this clogs up the hand. Everflowing chalice, like it's situational. It's not our main thing, is it? Time reflow as well. It's supposed to be situational. If you shimmy. I like all of them, but they're just too expensive, I think. Just a little bit. Compared to, you know, like some board removal, something like that. So honestly, Itsukushima isn't achieving anything, is it? Oh, well, I mean, it's playing into Everflowing Chalice. I suppose that's what it's doing. But it could just be a dead card. I don't really like it. Okay. Double Sea Quake. Okay, this is kind of cheeky. We'll see if it works. I'm not exactly sure if it will. Amaterasu has 90 health, so I'm not exactly sure if you need any sort of healing. Yeah, Loki's trick. Just if we're at 16, Loki's trick kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But it does mean we want all the Ningyo if we do that. Okay. Yeah, because yeah. Handanar is actually super important to us. Susanoo is amazing, just a bit too expensive. Yeah, I think this is correct. This makes sense to me. One less Fushimi. I'm not happy when it's in my starting hand now. I was happy when I thought we started with 7 devotion, but definitely not if we start with 6. But does that mean we have to have done an extra? I don't think so. Yeah, I would like more of this, but it just felt too clunky, like 2 matches in a row. We were holding this in our hand, and I was kind of like, oh, that's not actually what we want, you know? I think what we need more than anything are just cards that are gonna like do a lot of different things for us. I don't think Loki's trick is quite correct. Double Armageddon, double Seaquake. So how do we heal? I don't know. I feel like Fujin must be the answer when it's a 5/3 that's 11 to give you 5. I mean, it's got 40 health. It's hard. Like we were getting value out of it. I think just not the value we wanted. We'll try this. Loki's trick buys us a little bit of time. Seaquake just has much lower requirements than Armageddon does. Maybe we should only have a single copy of Armageddon. I think. What do I think? I think that's probably true actually. I was most definitely very intimidated by just the fact we were nowhere near 26, were we really? We were only at 26 when we were like majorly winning. Right, I mean this costs 26. Yuki Honor costs 30 if you consider it kind of like you put it down, immediately cast it, and it could just give you 10, but it can give you a repeat in 10. So a second Yuki over an Armageddon is not the same, but it's kind of the same. You need Nerfquake as well. We only have 7 monuments. Okay. Again, just a slightly lower restriction than Armageddon, just a little bit cheaper. They're all considerations. I've got so many different ideas. We're really feeling this out because there's definitely something to Amaterasu. We just need to work out what it is. And I'm really looking forward to just kind of how this deck is going to develop. I'm so sure this is going to be like Hades. I swear on anything. This is definitely just going to be kind of like the same thing where what we have at the end, we're going to look at it and be like, yeah, this is it. This is the thing. I'm not sure if Itsukushima is the thing. It feels like Everflowing Sun is just, but you can only have 4 copies of Everflowing Sun. If I could have more copies, I would. That's the thing. If I could have more copies, I would. Yeah. She doesn't even need to be on the board. Yeah, we did not appreciate. I think maybe we might even want 3 Seaquakes. We don't like. She just doesn't need to be on the board, does she? She's literally developing devotion, just doing this. 13. Fushimi. It's almost like we literally played 2 Seaquake, now that I think about it. Seen from that perspective. But then again, we are kind of like in the very first mythology, and yeah, I mean, look at this. And because Amaterasu has 90 health and Zeus only has 80, even the Seaquake is like super attractive. Wow. Wow, this is how to play, right? This is how, wow. This is crazy. Susanoo and then just draw more cards. It's definitely a different way to live your life. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? 11. Wow. Zeus can't even get started. Can we? Nah, it's too expensive. Isn't it? 3, 8, 16, 24, 3. Yeah, we're just off. Does that even matter? Okay. It may change kind of when we get to I'm thinking Norse mythology especially. That's normally the tough one. So do I take the apple now? Or do we enjoy the extra generation from it? Well, Zeus can't deal 30 damage to us from 5, can it? So Armageddon's in Seaquakes. So it's probably Mummy. No, the Mummy's not achieved anything. I could have just moved Susanoo over and it would have accomplished a similar thing. Oh my goodness. I have won via Seaquake before, but not this. That was crazy. Like Zeus, it just stood no chance. That was unbelievable. Let's rock with this. I've still got loads of changes in mind, but what was that? Like, we got run over, made a few changes. Seaquake was apparently a godsend or something, because although then again, Seaquake is always good in Greek mythology, that's the thing, but you know, stuff like Norse mythology where you have to deal with Kraken with 40 health and stuff, that's often, you know, Nidhogg's Kraken, you name it, or Japanese mythology. I mean, we're playing Japanese mythology and of course, like 40 health. Do you really only get one bonus? Wow. Apparently she hates going second, because that is ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know what to make of Fujin. Like, his ability isn't actually great or anything. So this kind of feels like a waste, like it's not doing anything. But it's a 5-3. It can start putting in work in certain matchups. You say, I mean, we're putting it down right now, and it's still an 11-5. It's just, I don't know. I mean, an 11 cost that's a 10-40, you know? Like, a 5-3, 10-40. 40 health at 11 devotion is very, very good value. You know, like health per devotion spent. I feel like we won this one anyway. Like, I don't know what Hades is doing, but oh, we could just do it now, actually. Oh no, we can't. I just can't count. I'm just very stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's actually kind of embarrassing comparing these two. Like, Hades just cannot compete with us, can it? It's actually got a full board, but compared to what we can do and what they can do, this isn't even close. Ningyo kind of does him a favour. I don't like it, but it's also our best attacker. That's the other side of it. Ningyo's our best attacker. I just feel like we're winning. Yeah, and then we'll attack with Fujin twice, assuming we don't like get something we really need. Yeah, we'll just do this. I guess with 3 Hades statues on the field, Maybe we're really not winning. I don't know. This is weird. He's got no activated things though. Fushimi. I mean, not Fushimi. It's Kushima. I don't know. There are some very weird board states with Amaterasu because a lot of her devotion generation isn't actually on the board. It would be nice. I was about to say it'd be nice if we had Earthquake now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We've emptied his hand. He's got nothing. Nice. We are the champions. I want to find out what our... He's still got 11. Yeah, but what do we get? That's the key. 10. Yeah. I could have just counted my cards, but I was too lazy. It's like, yeah, okay. 10, sure. 3, 10. Talking of 10. Yeah. It is weird because with other gods or goddesses, you actually want to be putting more stuff on the board so it can generate devotion for you. But with Amaterasu, you kind of like you want to do the things that don't involve your hand because you then get an extra thingy. I guess we could just see Quake. I mean, isn't that stupid though? 4. I don't want Hades to destroy it straight away. But I also don't want him to have that card in his hand. I'd rather he just like stuck to like one option a turn and didn't save anything up. He just had to put it down, whatever it is. So weird. It does feel good though, like this is really interesting. 550. Okay, rough by 2. Soul extraction is kind of attractive too. I mean, there are obviously a lot of good options here. Yeah. Whatever that card is, bro, take it out of your hand. I'm not interested. And all of that saved up devotion as well. Nice. I mean, in large part, we won this just because for some reason Hades just threw down like 4 Hades statues, generated nothing, put no creatures down. Very easy match, actually. We probably shouldn't really use this as kind of a consideration or a test. We should just say, yeah, that was a stupid match. I'm getting used to it. I mean, when you keep it in your hand, obviously you don't get the full amount of devotion from the card. I like to drink this time. You don't get the full amount of devotion from the card, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Like I'm still working my way around this deck. All I know is that there's something to it, right? Also, she plays in a way that's very unique and interesting. So hats off for that. Oh, it does feel like I can't mulligan ever though, which really sucks. We'll have to remember we've got that Loki's trick. I'm not used to having it, so this will be a bit strange. This is more a kind of efficiency, but we also do need to look for Seaquake. That's the thing. So ever-flowing sun would probably be a positive move. Okay. We already kind of know our game plan anyway. It's Seaquake. It is just weird seeing that. So even if I Ningyo right now, it'll probably get destroyed next turn. But just the ability to discard Zeus's cards is invaluable, I think. Oh, Flow of the Nile. Maybe it is actually, yeah, because Zeus will get there. Oh, we're probably quite happy to see that too. We're not happy to see that. Someone's been watching my videos. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, Zeus's biggest threat is just the ability to slam down like her whole hand, and suddenly you're in massive, massive trouble. So I'm tempted to like wait one more turn, but that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Like, if I soul extract mummy, that's one more turn. I'm pretty like, if my maths are correct, that's one more turn. Yeah, it has to be mummy though. It has to be here. Yeah, because Dionysus is too heavy, so they'd have to use like Demeter or something. Even with that, it's too heavy. Yeah. I know this isn't like, I mean, it's clearly not like the ideal Zeus deck, but we've played it well in consideration of the fact we're playing against Zeus. If you know what I mean, like, we're learning as we go though. Stuff like this, I'm definitely not used to. I'm having to kind of like work out devotion generation as we go along, and it is very weird. Stuff like, yeah, I mean, like, even things like this that I don't normally have to consider. I'm kind of like, well, if I play the mummy from my grave and then play, you know, like Itsu, Everflowing, that's a positive move. And I don't even know. That's the thing. Like, is this actually the optimal move for Amaterasu? I guess, I mean, it doesn't matter against a Zeus that's just, you know, has nothing on board. There's no threat here anymore. But I'm trying to sort it out, you know, for future matchups. Yeah, just the ability to constantly like keep drawing our cards, and then you bring back the extraction. Yeah. Oh, calm down. I'm also not really used to Susanoo. It's a 2040, but the attack is actually quite expensive. Like paying 8 to attack is a lot. Oh. Um, we're off by 1. 8, 16, 24. Yeah, we're off by 1, aren't we? Some people. No, because we've got a Susanoo in hand. So we just edge forward. Wow. Stuff like this too. Like, I'm used to having time reflow because I absolutely love it and I think it's a great card. And of course I'm used to soul extraction. I'm not used to like, oh nice. I'm not used to the ability to like time reflow 3 times and then Susanoo brings it back. It's possible to just I like you can do some crazy things with Amaterasu clearly. Susanoo as well is like so expensive. Like 16 is super expensive, but I don't like when it works. It works though. Like it's super good, isn't it? Just a sec. What does Hades have for us? I mean, this is a pretty bad hand. This is terrible. These are the things that I don't want in my hand. Like Yuki Onna is one of our end game products. It's not. It's not what we want right now. It's pointless until the end. This is a terrible start, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely horrific start. Okay. If I put Yuki down though. But it is supposed. I don't know. Like we're not supposed to play it. That's the thing is, I don't actually want to play it. I don't think we should play it. Actually, he's playing this pretty optimally. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, I don't think the trick is going to be enough. The Greek temple as well. Yeah, he's not messing around with actual human beings, is he? I mean, I really wanted Ningyo, but this... I mean, Nymphs are super cheap, that's the problem. I think it's Fushimi and then it is Seaquake. Definitely don't think it's ever flow in. Yeah, I can't think of a better move. Yuki, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, we've got to deal with this Mount Olympus. This is terrible for us. He's put down all these stupid monuments. Oh, another one. Now we like what we really need is a miracle. It's clearly Seaquake. I just don't feel good about it. Yeah, he's actually beaten us, isn't he? We got rid of his earthquake. Okay. There's actually a lot we can do. I feel like low-key trick just to buy some time. I don't want to die to something stupid, and he does have a lot of generation. We really just need time. Like, we don't need anything amazing. We just need some time. To try and deal with these monuments he's got. The monuments are just way too good. We'll low-key trick just to be safe. I don't know what he could pull, but he's got a lot of devotion. So, yeah, 31. Like, you could pull something crazy. You never know. Oh, it'll probably go for my Yuki next turn, which is going to suck. Oh, we can't keep up. He's just... Now that he's got 2 Hephaestus on the board... Wait, I didn't ask for that. Hide it. Yeah, Loki tricks. Fujins. He's protecting his monument now. Yeah, these Hephaestus are just causing us too much trouble. I'm actually stuck. I don't know how we're going to get around this. He just... Yeah, I like... Oh, just throwing all these monuments down was just too much. Ah, GG. GG, man, come on. Come on. This is crazy in a way, right? Like, this is absolutely insane what's happening here. No, 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 I didn't mean to pull that. Wait, it didn't pull it. Why didn't it pull the Why didn't my Susanoo go off? What just happened? My Susanoo didn't work. Oh, come on, man. That was a stupid way, like, I don't know, we were holding on, but we had so many, like, tricks in the bag. We could have pulled that one out. We really could have. I don't know if we misclicked or what there. Was that a bug? Why didn't it pull it out of the grave? So we need some way of dealing with, okay. Maybe our creatures are just too expensive. Maybe that's the issue. I mean, we just seen too much like this, right? Like, two Ningyos and a Fujian. I can't do anything with them. I can't do anything with this either. Yeah. We just need something better in that slot. This is more what we were envisioning, I think. So he's currently generating 13. Oh, if we cannot win this, I don't know what to say. We're in a perfect position here, surely. Ningyo? I really want to destroy the statues. He's clearly protecting his Greek temple. I mean, wow, he doesn't have any minions in hand. He just threw a statue away. He does have minions in hand. Why didn't you throw that away then? Think it through, mate. Oh, she's a terror. Wow. Clearly fragile, but if you can get her in the right position, Ningyo is an absolute monster, isn't she? 4 is just so cheap. Kind of weird. I mean, of course we're going to get rid of this. I'm annoyed about that last match. We really could have held on if it wasn't for that weird bug that happened. We win, don't we? 4 times 5, 20. What a monster. Yeah. I think there are definitely like touches we can make, like little tweaks, just to make it just that little bit stronger. But that's not surprising. I mean, we've never played Amaterasu before, so second. Yeah, second. I'm okay. It's reaching a point where I don't like seeing Everflow in circle ever. Like, it's just, if I've already got like 4 permanents on the board, I'm already winning. It's just a win more card. It's not achieving anything. It's not doing anything for us. Do we really have to do that? Stupid Poseidon. We'll definitely have to be careful here. Oh my god, that's annoying. But Fujin herself is pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's Susanoo. It's Susanoo Soul Extraction. Yeah. Maybe it's just that I'm clicking too fast. This is the definitive turn. If he can't do anything this turn, yeah, like no chance. The temples are gone now. One of them is. Well, actually, to be honest, we could just destroy them both if I wanted to. What's more important? Probably denial. I mean, Poseidon has no devotion generation bonuses as such. Oof. Yeah, that was desperation. And we didn't use a card from our hand, which means we win. We are the greatest. Yeah. Oh. You do what you can, right? Although the fact that Poseidon had to move at 11 tells you everything, doesn't it? That is definitely troll. But I could just Fujin. Oh no, I can't Fujin the right way. I'll be pushing Poseidon towards me. I could Fujin here and push Dionysus away though. Do I even want to? It's not like Dionysus is good. I think it's double Itsu. I'm sure of it. We're putting them here because we actually we want them to attack them. They only cost us 5 each, and for them to destroy them, yeah, it just costs them more. Like, that's actually a gain for us. Poseidon is not happy about this one. And then if we Ninkyo here, then we can start getting rid of their cards as well. Oh, I thought we had a mummy in the graveyard. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, just lock them up, plain and simple. Lock them up. I guess soul extraction would have made more sense. I don't know. Is this not the ever-flowing chalice? You know what? I think it just might be. I think this is how you're supposed to. Oh, I do not like the fact that these Dionysus are alive. Yeah. Screw it. I just don't want to deal with them, plain and simple. Fushimi. Finally, we're at a point where I'm kind of like, oh yeah, ever-flowing chalice would be amazing here. Ever-flowing. Oh yeah, it is overflowing chalice. I didn't know that. I need to keep this just because we're looking for a soul extraction or a Susanoo. Yeah. This Poseidon's getting just a little bit carried away with itself. Sorry, bruv, but I refuse. Ningyo again. Let's just get rid of these cards. It's not achieving much, but it's still nice. It also allows us to get some info on what they've got in their deck. Right, so Susanoo, extraction. This is really just a slow death, isn't it? Like they just cannot deal with us. Yeah, I don't know, like Ever-flowing circle chalice looked amazing there, right? The only issue is we didn't need it, like we're already winning. It's just not a necessary card, it's a win more card. If we're already plugging up the board, we don't need it. It's just not doing anything. So I haven't actually done the maths for this. It's just at 4 attack, you kind of assume she can do it. Oh, I actually hit it dead on. I wasn't paying attention. But I mean, like I said, I mean Ningyo 4/4 that is swift. That's really swift. It is pretty fragile. It's weird just in general, playing a Japanese mythology. Play second. Fushimi. We can't actually play anything. Who are we against? Zeus. Oh my goodness. This could be very bad. This might be one of the few times you mulligan as Amaterasu. We are winning in generation though, for like the first turn. We beat her by 1 generation point. Yeah. I don't even want to commit anything. We already know what's going to happen. I don't even want to commit the mummy. That was actually good for us. Yeah, that can't have been correct. I refuse to believe that was correct. Oh, I hate that card. Such a good card. Oh, I hate that card too. Really putting us through the ringer, right? Yeah, of course. So weird. So I play my mummy, of course. I'll probably play Itsukushima as well. Yeah, put this in front of the Chimera. it so. Oh, that Rise of the Pharaohs really screwing us up. It's allowing them to do stuff that normally they wouldn't be able to do. Crap. Again. Okay. I think it's just Fushimi again, isn't it? Yeah, there's just a bit too much value in Fushimi. We can Ninkyo as well and just get rid of whatever else is in the hand. Yeah, because whatever's in the hand must be expensive. I don't know what it is, but the fact Zeus isn't playing it at 7 or higher, I mean, it just had decided not to play it. Makes me think it's actually really, really good. Well, no, not really good, but really expensive. Safina, wow, okay. That was a great pick by us then. I wish for a lot of things. I wish we had a soul extraction, but you know. Okay. It's about number of units, right? What is this? A 6-4. Apollo is a 6-3. So she just moves faster. But we're really only interested in just reducing the number of Greek units on the board, I think. Fujin. Yeah. Our Ningyo's in a really delicate place. We could be in trouble here. There's got to be, something we can do here. This is this is very irritating. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Loki's trick would be good, wouldn't it? Okay, so we probably lose a mummy to the harpy, I think. We could handle that. I mean, we don't have to lose a mummy to the harpy. Is it worth a trick, though? Is it really going to save my life or anything? Oh, let's just do it anyway. I think we can afford to. Like, Zeus now needs a minion. Oh, see. Have I? No, I've got the maths correct. Ignore everything. What is this? 7-4, 7-3. Oh crap. We really need that soul extraction, I guess. I feel like it's just going to die. I feel like this is a mistake. We could low-key Strick instead. It's a bit cheeky though. I think this is the safer option. Oh, seriously? We definitely take those. That's a great deal for us, isn't it? Oh, we're off by 1. Oh, seriously? Frustration. Okay, well that's a mistake, yeah. Better get used to using our mummies before we do anything else. The crazy thing is slowly we're actually winning. It's just taking us a while. We just couldn't find our way to get into soul extractions. So Zeus just kept laying stuff off of. Thanks. So Zeus just kept laying stuff down that we couldn't really deal with, or we weren't super happy dealing with. Ninkyo. 100% Ninkyo. And that's another Athena in the graveyard as well. Never even got started. It has been slow going. We just cannot seem to like definitively finish. We've clearly got the advantage. We just can't finish. It's kind of annoying that he's even got 11. Which is silly, I know. Oh, we can only do it once. That's a shame. I kind of want to win with the U key, but it's just our alternate condition when we're in like awkward situation. We're not actually supposed to use it or anything. Athena again? Apollo. Nice. We would just be killing mummies. Is there any point? I don't think so. Right, good match. Took us a little while, but we had it in the bag, I think, mostly. The start is always a bit scary against Zeus, and our opening hand was very, very bad. Extremely bad. Poseidon tends to be a good matchup for us. The only time it gets concerning is when a lot of monuments go down and we've got no way of getting rid of them. Okay, well there's the first one. All this, I mean, this definitely isn't how I would have liked to start. Oh my goodness, that was unfortunate for you. That is what the earthquake is there for, though. But you know, still, poor guy. Oh yeah, keep building by all means. Now we've got a Ninkyo on the field. You know, it's amazing how confident we can feel, right? So this match is over, and now we just need to try and finish it stylishly. Oh, maybe it's not quite so over. We're doing this mostly for the generation, but yeah, I couldn't actually find the soul extraction, which is very irritating. Well, I couldn't find a cheap soul extraction. Is this really just going to be the end now? Okay. Do you discard a random card? Is it random? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's awesome. I thought it was, but I wasn't like 100% sure. What do we need? We need 45 to kill him in one go. Zeus bolt. Okay. Wow, we're actually scarily close to that. Let's play around soul extraction, yeah? Waste a bit of this devotion. And of course we've got the mummy there just because again it's like an efficiency trade. It's not like he can actually even attack it, but you know. Wow, Ninkyo. I've just been more and more and more impressed with this card. I've got to rate it higher than Susanoo at this point. 2 devotion cheaper. The discard is occasionally useful, but more importantly, it's just a 4/4. So it destroys stuff like super quick. Susanoo isn't. Oh, it doesn't matter. Like, we're smashing everyone. Let's do Zeus again. I really would like to test this deck in the early game, I suppose you could say. Against Poseidon, it doesn't even seem to be a contest really. It's got nothing to do with Poseidon. It's got everything to do with us. Okay. I'll go first, and this is my hand. Ugh. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. That's a really good one. Ares in the graveyard. Double Ares in the graveyard. Okay. Crap. Well, no monuments here then. If we Ningyo, I mean, when we do that, we are literally doing Hades a favour. That's the annoying thing, is we're literally doing him a favour. Fujin is probably the correct choice here. But some part of me still wants to Ningyo anyway. I think I'm just a glutton for punishment. I mean, he wants to discard cards. That's the silly thing. You can't. Do I really care if they destroy that though? Not really. I'm more worried just because our Ningyo is so fragile. I'd really rather we Fujin here and then not Susanoo. Ningyo behind. Just so they actually have to move to deal with it. And we got rid of their soul extraction as well. Awesome. It cost them everything. We knew they could. We were just trying to, do the best we could. It's not worth it, is it? Produces 2, produces 3. So we would like the extraction here, I think. Then again, we could just Susan. Well, there's nothing in there. I mean, I want to play it from the few times we can play it, but honestly, there's nothing in there, is there, for Susanoo to pull? So. Five is still pretty cheap. It's hard to complain too much. We're kind of powering Hades up, which I don't like. But, oh, that's annoying. Well, if I push the Minotaur away, that's probably bad for us. My maths is correct here, right? Yeah. For a minute I was like, Jesus, can he actually kill us? No, he can't. You're being silly. Although Armageddon is tempting here. What am I doing? Yeah, don't use cards from your hand if you can help it. That's not exactly true, that's the crazy thing. Ningyo again. I just love this card. I really do. Because yeah, I was about to say, like, Decimation. It's clear that whatever's in his hand right now is the thing that he does not want to get rid of. So. And then... Are we dead? Have I accidentally made a mistake here? No way. Certainly wouldn't mind a Sea Quake. Have we already used one? If not the Sea Quake, in the very least I would like to... 1, 2, 3, 4... I would like to find our extractions. This is our last chance, I think. It's weird. I mean, of course he's leveling up, we're leveling up, everybody's leveling up. And we cannot find this extraction. It doesn't matter anymore even. What is Ningyo? 14? I mean, we can't kill the Chimera. That's the concern, right? Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. We are happy that it killed the mummy as per usual though. Oh, I think it's got to be Armageddon. We cannot allow Ares to just stay on the field, can we? We really do need to get rid of some of this stuff now. I don't know, it's a tough one actually. Yeah, I think he's generating just a bit too much. But he's got so many creatures in his graveyard, he would be generating more than us. Anyway. I don't quite know how we generate more than him. Oh, Seaquake would be good actually. Yeah, Seaquake would have been good. Okay. I'm intending to Armageddon next turn, so I don't think anything else is even remotely worth it. I'm just trying to count my cards. $12, yeah, and I need 26. I don't want to risk it. Like, I'm actually sure we've got space to. Yeah, we've easily got enough space, but. Wait, have we already won? 8 times 4, 16, 32. Oh. Loki's trick was so tricky that Hades just let us win. He didn't even move his Ares back. He just let that happen. Wow. Loki's trick. OP. Yeah. Hades and Poseidon kind of seem like a bit of a joke. We're not really that scared of him. Zeus, if it starts well, is a problem. But if we start well, we're very kind of comfortable in the situation, I think. Oh, talking to Zeus. I guess it does make sense that Hera would have Zeus. Oh. Oh, they're starting pretty fast here, aren't they? Do I need to put Yuki down just because? I think I actually purely for devotion generation. I think I have to put Yuki down. We've just had to use one of our end game creatures here. Ningyo Luki, yes, I think so actually. The plague? What the? I guess it's time for Loki's trick already. Zeus has definitely got our back up against the wall here. Oh, that is a good one. Stupid Zeus. I mean, it's Susanoo. I'm just. Well, no, I mean, we could Ningyo and bring it back. So, but I think Susanoo also works. Yeah, I mean, Ningyo, time reflow, Loki's trick. Just to get rid of that final card. Yeah, turn to dust. Well, maybe it will save my life one day. Loki's trick. Is it units or is it permanents? Units. So I should be able to attack this Greek temple with impunity then. Turn to... He got it anyway. Do. We're kind of trying to buy time for us to get a soul extraction as well. Yeah, we really need that soul extraction, don't we? I wouldn't say no to an earthquake though. Okay. Oh, this sucks. Honestly, if they have a unit next turn, there's nothing we can do. We need this soul extraction, or we need something crazy. Aphrodite. Oh, that's terrible. Probably the best thing that could have happened to us was them deciding to attack with it, though. Is there any way to destroy anything else? Like these stupid temples, man. There isn't, is there? Great. Yeah, we've just got to hope that they don't have a unit. Like, they're down to a single card, but... Oh, for goodness sake. Disgraceful. How annoying is that? Oh, now we've got the soul extraction. For goodness sake. It's a little bit late, bro. Yeah, it's literally too late. Let's just put the mummy here to cover like any crazy one-turn KO. This just isn't happening, is it? Oh, for goodness sake, are we really going to lose this? Well, we did want to test ourselves against Zeus, and this is what happens when Zeus just throws down a million monuments, and we can't really deal with that. Okay, that's what we were hoping would happen. So we can extract. Yeah, I think we've just lost this one. Okay. I'm not sure what to think. We didn't get the earthquake, we didn't get the Armageddon. Zeus does start faster than us though. That was very, very irritating to deal with. I think this is just a very tough Zeus deck for us. Like, all the monuments in it, we have answers, but we don't have enough answers, and we've got great cards, but they take just a while to get on the board, and apparently that's just a bit too long. Oh, we have Ningyo right here. It was probably a mistake to put it right next to the nymph, though. No, wasn't a mistake. They are, for some reason, idiots, and they do not realise what they've just done. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. They shouldn't have done that, I think. I mean, Olympus is tempting, right? But That's not enough. Nah, it's all gone wrong for you, mate. Ningyo. Oh, I can't do maths, can I? Oh no, 4 times 3. Yeah, okay. Okay, good game. So what happened? Was our start just too slow last time? I didn't realise that Hera dealt the damage, sort of like as it came down. That's good to know. So I seem to have said Ninkyo like a million times. Yeah. Of the changes we can make to the deck, I definitely think like Fujin is something we need to consider maybe getting rid of. His ability doesn't really do anything. I thought maybe it'd be a bit more impactful, but it's pretty much a waste. I don't want to move. Oh, that keeps happening after Hera dies. I've used Hera before and I thought it was absolutely rubbish, but apparently it's absolutely guaranteed to, work even when it dies. I didn't know that. That certainly explains the card a bit because its actual stats are terrible. Like the card is really bad. We have a positive win rate against every single god in the Greek mythology so far, though. I think, off the top of my head, like even when we've got like pretty rubbishy starts, we've still smashed it. And when we've had good starts, it's just been ugly, hasn't it? It's like been disgusting. This is probably an okay start, not like a great one. Yeah, Yuki as well, like hasn't quite operated. 20 to deal with that Aphrodite last time was just a bit too much. I wasn't comfortable with that. Oh, start suddenly went downhill here. And then it went uphill, Seaquake. Okay. So now we're just playing to Seaquake, which means we might be cutting this a little bit too close. I'm playing kind of greedy. Oh no, they went for an Aphrodite. I'm not playing greedy enough. They suck at this game. They don't know what they're doing. Are you sure this is Zeus? They should play better than this. Maybe it's just because, unlike that Hera deck, there's just no monuments here. So I look at the board and I'm like, yeah, okay. Dude, like your stuff's about to get pushed in. No chance. I don't know why, but I love the fact that Amaterasu has 90 health. Like I just look at Zeus's health right now and Amaterasu's health. I'm like, oh my goodness. No. Soul Extraction feels looks different when you play Amaterasu as well. Susanoo? For what? Extraction. I don't think so. I was going to use Loki trick, but kind of seems pointless. Just in case things get out of hand, we'll take... Don't even want to take that, I just want to take extraction again. Even if we've already got it in hand. It's clear that we've got the upper hand, and we just want to bully them now. What we're worried about is the Medusa ability, but that'd still cost them 10, which, you know, would be all of their stuff. Yeah, this Yuki's in a kind of weird spot, isn't it? $20 is awfully expensive for an activation. Maybe we should have gone for a Chimera, an awful lot cheaper. Kind of glad we kept that. Well, no, we didn't. That's the thing. We can pull it back anyway. Do you even want to? This was actually easier than Hera, wasn't it? By miles. We had a pretty okay start, but just way too susceptible to Seaquake. Could not beat us for the life of them. Wait. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake, stop messing around. I think it's getting a bit late at night. I can't remember what time I started, but it was after tea time. Ningyo. Nice. Oh man, this is what happens when everything goes wrong for Zeus. You gotta feel sorry for them. Wasn't even close. That was just running over them. We've definitely got a positive win rate against the Greek mythology now. Yeah, this deck is interesting. Really, 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 really interesting. Definitely, you have to consider cards in a different light than you do with other goddesses as well, which is, you know, a good thing, right? That's a massive pro of the game when every single goddess I've played so far has felt so unique, and you really have to like switch your thinking around. Stuff like that everlasting sun or whatever it is, ever flowing sun. Just look different when you know that every card in your hand is yeah, sure. Every card in your hand is additional devotion generation. Okay. Nice. We are now in Egyptian mythology. We like the first few matches we were a bit uncomfortable, but that's not surprising because we'd never played the deck before. But by the end we were like super comfortable. Like we knew what we wanted to do. We knew what cards we wanted to play and in what order. We have a general idea of what's like a good starting hand. But honestly, we were winning games even when our hand was pretty rubbish. So maybe the deck is just I don't know. Like I mean, we'll have to see. We've still got 3 mythologies to go through, so hopefully we'll discover like how well it does. I'm especially curious about how well it does against stuff that's like 40, 50 health. You know, like really robust stuff. Because right then we were just dealing with like nymphs and you know like Seaquake was just winning us an awful lot of matches. That's for sure.